Hello, everybody. We are back at BSG Online 8. Well, now I can make my proper introduction. My name is Go Senpai, and I'm gonna be your host for the next couple of months. And we're the Benelux Speedrunning Gathering. We're organizing the monthly gathering streams, gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. And as I've mentioned before, we're currently streaming our online event, the BSG Online 8, which features runners from across the globe. In this case, we have directly from Greece to the great and amazing Paulister. So
All
go
right.
ahead, dude. Do your
Thank,
best.
thank you very much, Ghost. Hello, everybody. Once again, me am Paulister, and the game I'm about to show you, well, let's do something real quick for leaderboard validity purposes. That is to wipe the save and restart it from the get-go here. This lovely game is the Pedestrian, a lovely game made by Skookum Arts. Very nice people who have made a lovely little game. Premise of this game, you're the little person on the exit sign, and you're trying to traverse from sign to sign in a 2D environment, trying to get out of your sign hell, I guess, or prison, what have you. Also, as is common thing with all of the games I speedrun, the soundtrack is immaculate. So I hope you'll enjoy this speedrun with me, which also has a little bit of a speedrunny flair. It's not just a bunch of puzzles, there are some skips here and there. But it's going to be a really fun time, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Start the clock in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. We're going to choose the female character because the female character is faster and actually allows us to do certain skips, like some wall clips, skipping some lasers. You'll see what I mean later on. But for now, this is the game. The way it works is you press the F key and you connect doors to doors through these nodes that pop out on the sides of each of the signs. And just like that, you press the spacebar to jump. And then jump once again. And I love this little bit here because if you do the central segment perfectly, the Pedestrian, yeah, that lovely music sting lines up perfectly with it. So in the meantime, we're just going to continue with these puzzles. This time you can connect more doors to other doors. It's great. I love it. And then more of the same here. This time we'll also add the ladder to this whole ordeal. And now this mechanic we're going to see like once maybe twice. Any sign that is surrounded by an iron bar is fixed in place. You have to move other signs around that. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Now, I'm going to proceed onwards. I'm going to switch my finger formation here. I wish I had a hand cam on right now so you could see what I'm doing. But yeah. Keys, very important. You get a key, you put it in the door, and it does the thing. So yeah, simple as, there you go, unlock the door, hit the ladder, go to the exit, all hunky-dory, lovely stuff. Now, watch how I connect these signs. You might think there's an obvious solution to this, but no, we have to go crisscross applesauce here as we progress. So yeah, this starting segment of the warehouse is pretty straightforward. There aren't many real skips per se. The only real thing we're going to be hoping to do is just ensure that we just get certain cycles right. We don't waste any time by missing out on any platform cycles like in, well, we also make sure not to do that because that also loses a little bit of time. Here's a nice puzzle skip. Normally you're supposed to maneuver both of these platforms around to make some bridges. We don't need that. We just do this. So yeah, here's where cycles really come into effect. So you have to hit the lever to start the cycles for the right platform, and then hit the button once to raise the left platform. So if I were a little bit too slow, I would have missed the second time that the right platform rose, and I would be in big trouble. But we did it pretty decently. So now let's just proceed onwards with these elevators. Again, some awkward connections. And I'm happy I was able to kind of get these two ladders here that I'm crossing awkwardly connected, because it also kind of shows you that You can't just connect these signs from anywhere. There needs to be a straight path between each of the things that you're trying to connect. Because otherwise, it'll just go, no. Not allowed to connect this. So yeah, there you go. Just holding down here, pressing the button to open up the gate that comes up later in this sign here. And all nice and lovely. It's just gonna finish up this warehouse section. Not much left to do here. We are gonna encounter the main storyline MacGuffin, which is this modded Game Boy, which we're gonna plop a battery into, which is gonna let us through into the next section. How cool is that? So we're gonna press this button to call the elevator. And yeah, the idea behind the game is you navigate various sections of the game, each one lending you a different component for your modded Game Boy, which should allow you to then move around in the world. Spoiler alert, we're going to be skipping a lot of these sections, and the game is just going to be like, oh, you shouldn't have been here, you should have gone through all these other areas. You know what, whatever, here, have these components, it's fine. Just go. We get that you're trying to escape, we're not going to stop you. So yeah. We're going to navigate this section here. Some more trampolines now, and boxes, and deadly lasers that kind of block our path forward. Whoops, just going to connect all of these signs together. Very nice. Going to grab the box over here, and once I get to it from underneath the laser, in just a moment, I'm going to perform a little piece of speed tech, where you quickly grab the box, and you, just for a moment, regain your normal walking speed, which is a little bit faster. Okay, that was a bit awkward. But yeah. We're then going to grab this spool and connect one plug to another plug, and that actually gets real-world wires connected, which is really important for the future. Now watch this. First try. That's a key skip, so the key kind of blocked that laser, which allowed us to kind of proceed forwards and into the next section without having to really handle that puzzle all too much. Yeah. All lovely so far. And in just a moment, we're going to perform perhaps one of the biggest skips, and also one of the hardest in the any percent category, where we're going to be using the spool that I just collected, the battery that I took out from the Game Boy, and a box to clip through the floor and enter the next area of this level. Just going to do it like this. And now here's my favorite puzzle, which kind of goes like this. We connect it like so, grab that sign over there, crisscross applesauce, and here comes my fast commentary moment, because we're going to be going down this ladder here, skipping this button because we're going to need it later. Then we're going to grab this key, which is going to be very helpful in a moment, because once we hit the button that raises the platform, it's going to block the laser, making it very safe for us to cross and jump over, hit the lever which disables the laser, so we can then grab the key that we just used to exit this puzzle. Yes. Lovely stuff. And now I'm gonna try and perform the skip. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Oops. Okay. We're still on for it. Very nice. Just gonna grab it now. Oh, I did it first try. Let's go. And from there, I'm just gonna shut down the game and quickly restart it. Because now that we are on the floor, we need to restart the game. Just like that. Ooh. I have my splits open. I have a huge gold. But yeah, we're through just like that. What a lovely, lovely segment here. We're then going to wrap this up by grabbing this box. Ooh, that was a very weird collision there, but still. We grab this box. We proceed into the train. Now, normally the clipboard has a certain password for you, but we're going to enter 772. Oh. And then proceed on to the next section of this game, which is the very last for the train, which lets us skip like 4 or 5 components that we need to add. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it one bit. So we are then going to proceed forwards like so. And we're going to use this mechanic that only appears once in this entire run. This paint allows us to reconnect different signs without breaking the puzzle, because if you break the puzzle, you have to restart the entire thing from the get-go. Thankfully, we don't have to do that thanks to the paint. On an all levels run, you actually get to see this a bit more, but here we only use it once. Also, I know the post that says 399, we're not doing that. We're entering the code to the final area of the game, which is 444. And yeah, very quickly, we're already in the last two puzzles of the game. The first one taking place in these rooftops. Well, actually, the first one is the one right dead ahead on the sign. First, we're going to grab this camera, and we're going to place all the components that the game kind of gives us freely because, you know, it's a speedrunner. How bad could they be? And then now, your boy, or your girl, sorry, is in the little Game Boy. And they can now travel around into the world. Very nice. So, pay close attention to the fact that we have 4 skyscrapers who are connected thusly so far. We're traversing 3 of them right now. Now, notice how we have 4 blueprints here. And did you hear that? Well, I can assure you, this is intentional. This is these bridges being connected in real life because we connected them in the blueprints. So as you can imagine, everything we do in real life affects what happens in the blueprints and vice versa. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put this box 1 level up, and our friend in the Game Boy is going to hop back into the blueprint to use it as a stepping stone to proceed to the bottom left blueprint, going, of course, the long way around. So we're just going to do this. And like so, we're going to hover this key up top there. And then I'm going to grab the box from the first skyscraper. Like so. And then travel the same way we did originally. We're going to travel up this way. Like so. Plop the box here, grab the key from there, put it there, grab the box, put it up there, because then it's going to drop down to where our friend will spawn into in the blueprints. And from there we're going to grab the key. Oh, lovely stuff. And that's that puzzle finished because it unlocks the door into the final segment of this run. How cool is that? So yeah. We're now in the apartments. One final thing we need to do, and that is open up the tunnel that we have been digging, presumably for years upon years, to finish the run and escape from this hell. Alright, so then we're going to grab this floppy disk, grab the floppy disk, and then open this, connect it. There. A little bit of an awkward finish here. But after we unlock this door, time is coming up, friends. This has been a lovely run, let me tell you. First try skip, first try everything. Get ready on time, and time. I just PB'd by 14 seconds.
Nice, dude. Congratulations for that. For that amazing PB. It's really. I always feel nice when I see somebody getting a PB on a marathon, and congratulations for that, Paulister. That was something real amazing. And also talking about floppies, remember people, don't copy that floppy unless it's Doom. If that's Doom, give me a copy also.
Yes. Very well said. But yeah, that was a very, very lovely run. Really happy with how it turned out. A 12:17, which is not exactly a goal time for me, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take what I'm given here. But yeah, very nice, very clean run. So I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a great opportunity to show this. And hopefully, in future BSGs, I don't know. I could probably showcase all levels. Who knows? But that's for the future. Now, I'm just here, enjoying the end of this lovely run, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. So I'm not going to hold you much longer here. Thank you all for watching. Shoutouts to Reichbike for helping me learn these strats. And yeah, thank you all for watching this. I'll be back tomorrow commentating for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe run. But when it comes to speedruns, that's all I've had to show for you today. So thank you, BSG, for having me. Keep watching, keep donating. Pass it back to Ghost. Bye-bye.
Thanks again, Paulister, for this amazing run. And well, and now we're gonna be switching really quick to an information to set up the next game. So please stay tuned, as the next ads help us to keep running these amazing events. So keep tuning.